about you, but during this pandemic, it's felt a lot like I'm alone. And all this whole year, it was like I had my family and I had you on my screens, but I still felt very much alone. And it wasn't until I'd go outside and I'd sit in front of my plants and in my garden, and it was almost like they were my friends. And so there's a really deep healing that happens when you become friends with nature. And so I'm hoping that by asking all of you to participate in this seed starting project, that you can start this relationship with you and nature. You can be friends with all the living things outside. And it all begins with soil. So I have a big box of soil here. This is potting soil. When we start seeds, the seeds need to have light, fluffy soil so that they can easily push their roots out. Okay, so Cora, part of taking care of the earth is getting dirty. So you're gonna have to stick your hands into the soil. And what you're gonna do is just pick up a bunch, and if you can see this at home, there's a lot of little white speckles in here. Can we do this? We've gotta fill it all the way up. The other fun thing about impatiens, if you've grown impatiens at home, the seed pods explode when they're ripe.
Collecting the materials for the fairy garden. I don't really have any of those materials, so what would I collect?
So we're looking for anything from nature, because you're gonna build it outside and you want your little fairy house to go back to nature if you decide not to play there anymore.
See, I have pine trees, so whenever I go outside, I find a bunch of pine cones.
I have a lot of trees.
And the other thing I love about living and teaching in Ann Arbor is that we have families that come from all parts of the world. A student of mine a couple years ago gave me these seeds from Korea.